Peace and love, beauties. Jerson here. And today I'm going to be teaching about love and kindness meditation. I'm going to go over the overall philosophy and then teach the first stage. Now, the original word for love and kindness meditation is metta, and metta means friend in literal translation. But the real meaning of it is loving kindness. And loving kindness is this feeling of love and appreciation for the people around you and for yourself. Now, this is one of my favorite meditations. It has really profound effects on your body and the way you view life. And when teaching this, I've actually seen people start crying with how intense the emotion was in them and in their body. And that's one of the reasons why it's really my favorite, because this is a really good meditation for people who have low self-esteem, who are depressed, who really just don't see much point to life, because it really just helps you feel that gratitude and that appreciation for those around you and for yourself. Now, loving kindness, it's a recognition of the fact that you yourself and all other beings want some really basic things in life. You want to be happy. You want well-being, right? And you want peace and love in your lives, right? And once you can recognize that within yourself, it's a lot easier to see it in other people and start to recognize that you getting angry at other people, you blaming someone on a 2D level. For example, getting angry at some political figure for the way that they behave in their politics and not remembering the fact that, at their core, they're still basically human, right? And you have to treat them as such. So even if their ways of behaving and their opinions are vastly different from yours and you disagree with them, you still have to understand that they're human and you still have to treat them with that level of decency, respect. Otherwise, you aren't going to get anywhere with them. Right? Because once you start treating a person as an enemy, you are no longer able to connect with them. And if you can't connect with them, there's no way that you're ever going to be able to convince them that they're wrong or that you're right, or get them to take another look at their opinions in life. Right? Now, today I'm going to be teaching love and kindness of the self. Right? This is the first stage of love and kindness, and it's really important because so many people go out there and they try and help other people before they ever put any thought to themselves. And it's really bad. There are a lot of really depressed and even suicidal people who have friends who are in the same place, but before trying to pull themselves out of that bucket, out of that place, they're putting and trying to help their friends and really not getting anywhere and bringing themselves down because of the bad energy that they're surrounding themselves with. I like to use the analogy of a bucket to describe this, because we only have so much love and so much self-esteem, right? And let's imagine that we carry it all in a bucket, right? And if that bucket is our self-esteem and our love is the liquid inside, if our self-esteem is damaged and low, then it's just like that bucket is full of holes, right? And if we try and help another person, it's like we're trying to fill up their bucket with our love. But when you try and pour your love into another person and you don't have the solidity, the control, the self-esteem in yourself, then you're just going to end up using up all of your love, using up all of your ability to take care of yourself on the other person, which is just going to end up bringing you down even further, right? So loving kindness of the self is like patching up all the holes in the bucket so that you can then love and truly appreciate another person even more, right? And so this version of metta is mantra based. Now, the word mantra is a Sanskrit word, and it means sound vibration. And basically, with mantra meditation, you've probably noticed that I have these beads that I usually am wearing around my neck. These are called mala beads, and you use them when you do a mantra-based meditation. You can also use a timer, but these are a little bit, I like them a little bit more because you don't have the timer shocking you out of being done as much as what you do is you use these and you use them to count. So every time you finish the mantra, you work through it. For those of you who have ever seen like a rosary or anything like that, it's very similar in that it's just a good way to keep track of time, right? And I'll be sure to link to a website that sells these below. But I got these a long time ago from some of my friends who live in this Hindu monastery in Denver. Now, I I have these on my neck because I usually do a loving kindness meditation every morning after I finish my yoga session, and I've just found that it really helps me keep track of, you know, just being compassionate and really remembering to put others' values before my own, because it's so easy in this world to get caught up with the like notions and ideas that we have to be selfish in order to get the things that we want. You see it a lot with like guys who are willing to insult women just to make themselves seem like they're better than them, that they don't really care about them because that they believe that that will get them what they really want. When really what we want is to feel loved and appreciated and to feel like we're valuable human beings in life, right? And it's just really helped me with dealing with that and with getting myself to a better place personally and with my friends. Now, the first mantra for this meditation, this loving kindness meditation, it's very simple. It's, may I be happy, may I be well, may I be peaceful, may I be happy, may I be well, may I be peaceful, may I be happy, may I be well, may I be peaceful. And you repeat this as you either work through your beads or while you have a timer set on your side. And you don't just say the words, you have to mean them, right? When you say, may I be happy, you have to truly wish for yourself to be happy. When you say, may I be well, you have to truly wish for your well-being. And when you wish for yourself to be peaceful, you have to wish for peace. You have to wish for love upon yourself. And you have to recognize that you are valuable, not because of any external features, but simply because you are alive, you are a human being, you are soul and spirit, right? And once you have that, then you really start to be able to strip the barriers of anger, of hate, of depression from you and start to see that you're just your consciousness here on this planet. You're a person and you're just as deserving of happiness and well-being as any other person, right? And I mean that with every ounce of my strength. Now, again, if you're going to be doing this without a timer, which I'm sure a lot of people don't have mala beads, so I would recommend doing it for about 10 minutes, especially if you're just starting out with meditation. And you can either do it in the morning, right after you wake up, or or right before you go to sleep. Those are the times that I meditate, and those are the times that I found to be really, they don't really change, so it's a lot easier to work it. Especially waking up, because sometimes like trying to do it before lunch or something, sometimes you have lunch at 1, sometimes you have lunch at 11, sometimes it just kind of changes, and so I found that those two times are really helpful for that. And well, that's it. Good luck. You're about to embark on a journey of your lifetime, and it's changed me in so many ways, and I'm sure it will do a lot for you as well. Now, like I said, I'll be posting videos on this about once a week, and you should focus on going through at least a week of doing one stage of this meditation before you move on to the next one, because otherwise you're going to really get there are kind of stages within the stages, and what really ends up happening is, as you do one stage of the meditation, it gets deeper, it gets stronger, and you'll start to feel higher levels of emotion and higher levels of esteem, right? Now, the first focus is on yourself. The next stage will be focused on others, and I'll get deeper into that later. But good luck, and don't forget to like and comment and all of that stuff. And have a beautiful day, guys.